This is a tiny acoustic robot, so small it could swim around inside your body, and it's powered by nothing but sound and bubbles. Here's how it works. This is what it's made of, a thin, flexible material that's been moulded with thousands of tiny holes on one side. So when you submerge a sheet of it in liquid, those holes trap microscopic air bubbles. You can see the tiny bubbles dotted all over the surface of the disc here. Each bubble is thinner than the width of a human hair and less than 1/10 of a millimetre deep. This is what it looks like close up. So here are the holes with the bubbles inside them, and here's the liquid that they're submerged in. And that is filled with tiny bright particles to make it easier to see what's about to happen. When the scientists transmit waves of ultrasound through the liquid, that's extremely high frequency sound waves, the trapped bubbles all start to vibrate. And you can see as they're vibrating, each bubble creates this little jet of liquid flowing away from it. And that generates thrust. And this effect is even tunable because different size bubbles react to different frequencies of ultrasound, because each bubble size has a particular resonant frequency that creates the strongest effect. Kind of like how if you hit a bell, the note depends on the size of that bell. And that is how this robot works. The 3 fin sections each have a different bubble size, so as the ultrasound sweeps across the frequencies, they each activate in turn, creating this sort of undulating movement that makes it look a little bit like a tiny stingray. And the researchers have called it Stingraybot. But why? Why do we need a tiny tunable acoustic robot? If you've ever had a sonogram, you'll know that ultrasound waves can travel harmlessly through the body. So that means that if you could swallow Stingraybot, maybe in a dissolvable capsule, it could unfurl and swim around inside you, perhaps delivering medicines directly to your internal tissues. These devices are already pretty tiny and really light, so these soft wireless robots could be ideal for internal medical use, all thanks to a creative combination of sound and bubbles. Make sure you're following Nature for more science news.